Hello everyone, we're back. Dee here along with my dear friend Miss Lucy.
Hello.
First off, we'd like to apologize. We kind of took a break in October and it was one of those things where we didn't expect to, but it happened that way. But we're back
Yeah.
and we're excited to be back.
Yes, we are.
So for those of you that are new to our channel, what we do is Lucy does a read, I do a read, and then we do a combined read together. And then we usually pull one or two oracle cards for you. We also use the card for the month for you.
Year in review.
It goes from the year in review.
Mm-hmm.
So sit back, enjoy your read that's coming up.
Yep.
For those of you that are new to us, welcome. For those of you that are old and have been with us the whole time, thank you. We really appreciate you all very much.
We do.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Hello, Taurus. First off, we'd like to apologize for being so late in the month, but as you can hear from my voice, I'm sick right now. But we wanted to get this out to you. There's some really good stuff here that we wanted to share. So please excuse me if I cough or if you hear me slurping on a drink, because I got to do that to keep my throat going.
So kind of thing.
With that being said, we're going to start with Lucy and the card she pulled the month for you.
Remember, it's a general read, and we've got the Three of Wands to start out with. Now, the Three of Wands says that the future is kind of out of your hands right now. As you can see, is the ship coming? Is the ship going? Don't know yet. So, this is a time to learn some patience. It's a time of gestation, not action. The message is here to learn a little self-control, bring down the volume, and realize that what will be, will be. You have done your best, okay? There you go. And then we have the King of Cups. Now, this is masculine energy, compassionate. It indicates helpful. You get good advice. This says that you have achieved much and you take satisfaction in that. The message here is, if you have a longing in your heart, then seek out your relief for this longing. Artistic endeavor, whatever the endeavor is, seek it out. Be yourself. Do what you need to do. Nurture your emotions, okay? The caution here is to find a workable solution, because a longing in the heart can be a very persistent devil. So it is up to us to decide. So seek it out, but don't neglect your existing obligations to the people around you, because you're prosperous here, but this is from your hard work, from your skill set, your knowledge, and they still need you. Okay? There we go. And the devil, to me, we have the devil here. The devil, to me, is a card of imbalance. It says that something's going on in your life that is taking over, and that's never really a good thing. Whether it's an addiction to shopping, whether it's an addiction to holding on to things that you will no longer use, whether it's addiction of looking in the mirror and saying, my face isn't what I want it to be, let's go have a surgery. Those kind of things. They're all imbalances. So the caution here is, forewarned is forearmed. So be careful. Don't give in to your obsessions. If you need help, seek it out. If you need counseling for something, go get the counseling that you need. There's nothing wrong with that. But also don't repress your natural, your healthy desires and leadings, okay? But if there's an imbalance, you know it. You know when something is wrong, you know. So if you cannot control it yourself, seek out help to help you do that. The next is the Empress. Now the Empress, her action is mostly internal. It's creative. It's the birth of a baby. It's the birth of ideas. It's birth. Anything that comes from you, idea-wise, I'm getting a little off track here. She's about abundance and all that kind of stuff. So the message here is to tap into her energy. It's there for you to use, help you succeed. The caution here is to show your appreciation to other people. Your new beginnings, your things like that. Like I said, it's internal with her. But the bringing of a new idea engages people in what you're doing. So show your appreciation to the people that help you along the way. Okay? And then we have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about good endings and fresh starts. It's about celebration. It's about achievement from your own collaboration and hard work, as you can see there. It's time to be proud of your accomplishments, things you have done together. It's time to show your appreciation for the people around you too. So now is not a time to be critical. It's a time to celebrate. And the Nine of Cups
Excuse me.
is about good cheer and security. As you can see, this gentleman has made his own. He's found his own way. He has a lot to share with others. It's a loving and nurturing affection because it is cups. So that's what it deals with. It deals with the emotions and the sharing of those emotions with the people around him. The joy he takes in it. Okay? So share your gifts with a sense of graciousness. Not a sense of, oh, I gave that to you. Oh, you wouldn't have that if I hadn't given that to you. That's not what this card is about. It's about a nurturing and a loving affection and generosity. Okay?
So one of the things that Lucy and I do, if she sees something in my cards or I see something in hers, we usually talked about it, but I really feel that there is a Taurus lady who has been wanting to conceive. Guess what, honey? It's going to happen. I keep seeing that it's going to be either at the beginning of this, at the end of this month or the beginning of next. So just sit back, relax, enjoy, have fun, but don't stress about it. It's going to happen. You're going to get that family unit that you want.
Yeah.
You know, when I'm listening to you, Lucy, you're talking about gratitude and being grateful for what you have a lot. And I think that just really fits.
It does. Here. Except for the devil is in the work.
Yeah.
He's in the mix. I'm sorry, but he is in the mix. The Empress can balance him out, but only if you are willing to let it happen. Only if you are willing to draw on her energy and seek out help if need be. Okay? But he's in the mix. You have some problems there that you can deal with. It's a very good spread. Patience in the beginning, yes. Have patience with yourself too. Longings of the heart, of course, we all have those from time to time. And you can regress that. You can deal with it. This you can also deal with, but you have to be willing to do the work it's going to take. And by the indications of this read, you will. Okay?
It's a good read.
Yes, it is.
Even with the devil being thrown in.
Even with the devil in the mix.
So the card I pulled that was an oracle card, and I really think that it fits all of this for you guys, Taurus, is that this month you're destined to succeed. You've got a lot of push behind you. You've got a lot of good things coming your way. So keep that in mind. It's almost like you can't do a lot of wrong. Just make sure you keep yourself in check, especially with what Lucy's been talking about. All right. For my, excuse me, for my card for the month, I got the Sun. So November looks to be a really good month for you guys. A lot of positive things going your way. A lot of things to be joyful and happy about, and having that wonderment that little kids sometimes do when they're out playing in the sun. So enjoy what you have and enjoy the people around you, and don't be afraid to look at things like a child and be happy. Be happy. The next card is Judgment. Now, Judgment in a way is kind of a karma card. It's basically bringing into force things that have happened to you in your life. It's almost like you're hearing the call. It's almost very much like knowing the call and the things that you're being called to. And I think that for some of you at the beginning of the month or even up to now, you've got a calling on your life and you know it, and you need to start listening because the trumpet's sounding and it's time for you to move forward. That being said, the next card I got was a Five of Pentacles. Okay, the Five of Pentacles is about want. It's about a spiritual want. It's about a spiritual thing that you think you need. It can also be a physical thing. And for some of you, you may feel that you're not getting what you really want. But the neat thing about this is we get what we need, not what we want. So listen to your call, go forward with your life, but realize you may not always get what you want. Don't let that cycle into self-pity, though. So don't pity yourself. Move forward. Don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. But realize that you've got a lot of good things going on in your life, and you need to keep that in mind. And don't feel like you are wanting physically or spiritually. The next card I pulled is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles, of course, is somebody who has it all. He's worked hard to get it. He is very grounded. He's very earthy. That being in his mind, he can be a little too materialistic at times. So don't let that spirit of want fall into where you're becoming too materialistic. And I really feel that in a way, he's kind of a warning for you to kind of get yourself back into check, especially with you being an earth sign and this being an earth sign. Now, again, it doesn't have to be just a male personality. It can also be a female. But it might be somebody who has a lot of what you want financially. And I think that really financially things are looking good for you. Just remember, you don't want more than what you already have because you've got a lot going on in your life. Then the Queen of Swords is the next card that I pulled. Queen of Swords is somebody who is blunt. She's straightforward. She's no nonsense. But she doesn't cut people up. She tries not to. Sometimes she does. But her honesty may seem as it's cutting. And I think that toward the end of the month, you guys are going to have situations where you're going to be confronted with people where you need to embody the spirit of the Queen of Swords and not be afraid to think things through before you
communicate well.
Right. Before you be honest and maybe even blunt. Yeah. So don't cut up the people around you. Just keep in mind that this is a new beginning for you in your thought process and you're moving forward. Don't hurt those around you. I keep getting don't hurt those around you. Because the next card you get is the Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is a new beginning. It's about your creative process and new ideas and new thinking. And it's like a burst of energy. And for you, at the end of the month, I think that the clarity of thought from the Queen of Swords is going to roll right into this Ace of Wands. You guys are going to get some new insight on different things. This is more of a work nature and maybe financial nature. But it's good. It's a really good thing. And don't be afraid to take these ideas and go forward with them. Because really, you are destined to succeed. It's a good month. Just don't let your wants overwhelm you. That being said, too, I really feel that there is a couple. Pentacles, of course, being your earth sign, which you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And this being your air signs, which are, air is Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. There might even be a couple that's like this. And again, it doesn't have to be defined by gender. But the thing that kind of struck me is that he was more focused on his riches than he is on her. And they're both turned away from each other. So I would be careful this month if you are married to somebody that's an air sign or maybe with your partner. Be careful. Don't be so focused on your material gains that you're forgetting the person that's been there for you. And she's honest, or this person's honest. And that being said, don't get resentful and cut back into this person. You guys need to turn where you're looking at each other, not away. Okay? All right. Now we're going to do the combined read. Lucy, feel free to step in because my throat's really kind of hurting. Three of Wands and the Sun. Wow.
Yeah.
No matter which way you go, it looks pretty good, huh?
Yes, it does. As long as you remember to have the patience that you're going to need. This is not a time for action. It's a time for gestation. Whether it's coming or going, you're still waiting. Okay? So
enjoy the wait period.
Yes.
Sometimes it's okay to just be still.
Let the sun shine on you. Know that it's going either way.
Yeah, you're destined to succeed this month.
Yeah.
Taurus, it's going to happen.
And then you have the King of Cups and Judgment. So the King of Cups is all about
Emotions.
he's compassionate, he's helpful, he's good advice. He's what it is he's industrious. He's successful, as you can see here with his skill set. But like I said before, if there's a longing in your heart, Judgment says to follow it.
Yeah, it's a call.
To look for it.
And don't be afraid to let your emotions be.
Yeah. To seek it out, okay? Okay. But don't forget your obligations also. You still have those.
Okay, this is double whammy.
And the Devil, of course, is all about imbalance. And the Five of Pentacles,
is
to me, is about need.
Yeah.
So, as I said before with the Devil, if you can manage these on your own, that is absolutely fine. If you can pull yourself back, that is great. But don't make your need more than it is. However, if you have need of counseling, the help is here, okay? It's right there in front of you. Take it. Don't let pride, don't let fear get in your way. This is for the better you. As I said before, though, if you can manage these, if you know what they are and you have managed them and you're still managing them, that is absolutely wonderful. Do it. Go for it. But if you're in need, seek out the help.
And there's a difference between need and insatiable greed.
Yeah, there is. And that, again, that's an obsession.
So know what your needs are.
Yes.
And realize when you're being greedy and not. Because this is
balance
saying
yourself. If you can balance yourself, that's wonderful. If you can, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
We all have our little... Yeah.
Ah, new beginnings. Somebody's got a king coming in their life.
Yeah. And you see the Empress is all internal. She's about the internal stuff. She's
nurturing,
internal. She is all wrapped up in love.
Nurture your king.
Wrapped up in love.
Nurture this king.
Yes.
You guys need to.
If he's that concentrated on his, he needs to be.
He needs to be nurtured.
He needs to be brought away from his resources and say, you are a human being also. Mm-hmm. Whichever gender, male, female.
Yep.
We all work hard.
You can be a male and still embody the Empress just as much as you can be a female and embody the King of Pentacles. But if you've got a partner, it's time to nurture him and help him out. And it's a good new beginning.
And then you have the Four of Wands, which is all about celebration, and the Queen of Swords, which is about communication and truth and loyalty and all those kinds of good things. She can be cutting, but that's only if she lets herself be. So you have celebration here. Enjoy. This is truth. This is communication. You've done this with cooperation.
And don't cut.
Yeah. No, don't cut.
So enjoy the time with your family.
Celebrate.
Celebrate, but don't cut.
Enjoy them. Appreciate them too. Yes.
Yeah, you see things, Taurus, sometimes, and it's like, but sometimes you just need to know when to be quiet. That's the thing. The Queen of Swords is very diplomatic. Yeah. She knows when to talk and when not to.
Yeah, communication.
Yes.
Not death rattle. No. Yeah. And then we have the Nine of Cups and the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Cups is all about, it's about plenty. It's about knowing who you are, because you have made your place. You have found your way. You are sharing. Wands is about new beginnings, new ideas, new adventures. So you are in the position to do this.
To move forward. Go for it. You got an idea that's been brewing and maybe it's of an emotional nature, go for it.
You got an idea? Share it.
Creative. It's about your creative possibility. And don't be afraid to take that time to be creative. Take some downtime. Things are going good for you. Sit down. Do your cross stitch. Do your woodworking. Do something that you're creating something.
Yeah, brings you joy inside. And nurture yourself. There you go.
Okay, so now we have the Oracle card that Lucy pulled. It's called Spirit of Place.
It says, authenticity is the essence of power. Our ancient ancestors believed that every place has a spirit looking after it or embodying it, just as we have a soul. The plants, trees, birds, mountains, and rivers have their own essences. When the Spirit of Place arrives in your reading, it says that the answer to your query is in the excuse me, overarching theme of your circumstances. It is your question about a struggle. The answer is to relax and let go of your need to control the situation. If your query relates to finding love, then embody love rather than long for it. Once you find the essential truth that underlies your question and then name it, you'll discover the answer you've been seeking. Your greatest power is your authenticity. Okay?
Because Taurus, you're destined to succeed. You got this. You just need to know when it's time to move and enjoy. So thank you again for being patient with us. We're already working on our December 1, and we'll probably do you guys first to kind of make up for it. So again, walk in peace, light, and love. We'll talk to you soon.
Goodbye.